All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of Bestie Talk, AK Edition.
Where we talk about the day-to-day issues.
And then talk to you, baby. All right, you guys. So we already got to bring it in this week. It has been a long, short week, kind of, sort of. I feel like it kind of went quick and fast at the same. I mean, slow and fast at the same time.
So, I feel like my past few weeks been going like that. And I've been like trying to explain it to people. I'm like, yeah, like the day seems long, but then the week seems super fast.
Yeah. And then the weekends go by super fast.
For sure. Oh, always. When you're having fun.
Then we got school already started, and I got hiccups. 2 weeks in, children already get sick. Yeah. Turn the air down in the schools, y'all. I know you say keeping it cold helps the germs.
They going from 100 degrees outside
to 20
to 20 inside the schools. Please, Lord, help us.
Like, and they already telling people like, COVID case supposed to be going up. Look, it's because the air right now. Y'all got the air on them babies.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got it too high. Got the babies in the cold.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, let's just go ahead and get into this shit. Tommie Lee, y'all. Y'all know Tommie Lee from Love and Hip Hop, honey. The one that's aggressive, the drinker. I hate to mention her like that, but that was the one.
She's super pretty.
Yeah.
Super pretty. She just got beat up by Natalie Nunn in that little boxing fight. We don't know if that was real or fake. But we're going with fake.
Exactly, because I definitely think Tommie kind of can whoop some ass. I ain't saying Natalie can, because I remember Natalie from Bad Girls
I feel like Natalie can fight, but I feel like Tommie can fight.
Fight. Yeah, Tommie can fight. But she was arrested in Miami on some drug charges, and she said she was not arrested on drug charges. That was not true. Those are lies. She don't know why. But that is definitely what the paperwork is saying.
The paperwork is saying that.
So
maybe she's trying to say like she wasn't doing drugs. Maybe that's what she meant, because the paperwork is definitely describing her trying to at least sell the drugs.
Yeah.
It was an amount that she would probably be selling.
It's crazy. But I don't know. She always got some crazy stuff going on with the police. Like, I'm not understanding how you cannot stay out the way.
This is probably like the 100 million times she's been arrested, so she's used to it.
This ain't nothing she gonna definitely love her.
Like, like if I got arrested yesterday, you're like, my mugshot, I would be crying. I would not be smiling. I would not be with no straight face, because guess what? I've never been arrested. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't, and even though I do know somebody can bail me out quickly. Just 1 minute in a jail cell
is enough. I don't even want to get in the back of the car. I don't even want to get pulled over.
It's so traumatizing. Like, wow.
Girl, when they hit the police lights, that's traumatized. Yeah. I don't know what's finna go on.
Yeah. But girls like Tommie, they act like they're bougie and high class and stuff, but not really, because you go to jail, you comfortable. I don't know.
Not that girl. Like, I can't even work in the warehouse, girl.
Not about that life. Like, y'all, that's a different lifestyle.
Let me tell y'all, I had got a job before at FedEx when I first had Jordy.
Okay. And I heard they pay good.
Girl, yes, he had paid every week and everything. So, Jordan was like 3-4 months. Mm-hmm. So, and the dude was like, this some kind of hard work. He was like, we're going to be unloaded. He's like, but you ain't going to unload the truck. You're going to do something on the little belt thingy. I'm like, oh, okay, I got this. I can do it. Mm-hmm. Girl, please. I had just got my hair done, and I was in there sweating. I was like, why am I sweating at work? What kind of job is this?
Am I sweating?
Like, that's my number one rule. Like, I feel like I should not be sweating at work. I don't know. Like, I'm not coming here to work out.
Yeah.
And baby, they had me trying to
desk job or something.
Girl, they had me trying to pick up a box bigger than me. And I was like, I cannot get this box. And the lady was like, girl, just squat down. I was like, I'm short. I'm already close to the ground. But you want me to squat? I'm about to sit down trying to get it at this point. I was just like, yes, I walked off.
Yeah, that's a lot. Like, so, Tommie, you a soldier. We understand. Okay, so you weren't taking the cocaine because that's what the drugs were. Cocaine.
Oh my God.
Because I heard your drug of preference is pills. But anyway, we believe you that you weren't taking the cocaine, but
Why
they
they
said
like
that you were
taking
selling the cocaine. That was your charge. So respond to that.
Why they like taking these pills?
Somebody
Girl, I take a Tylenol and sleep.
and be knocked the fuck out. Sleep the whole time. These
Like for real.
hoes be going to the club and having sex for $1,000 and stuff. Like,
Yeah, they say they be on them honey packs and
they be
dudes and
doing
stuff. I think that's
all
what it's
of that
called.
on the pills. Like, I pop a pill, like you said, night night.
Like, go where?
Night
Jump
night.
in the bed rubbing my feet.
I could what? It's
Like,
definitely night night time.
and speaking of crazy, people doing crazy stuff. So
And believing that there might be on some drugs, we're not sure, but there's a big possibility.
the rapper Gunplay was arrested.
Yep.
And charged with assault with a deadly weapon, false imprisonment, and child abuse. All because he would feel like he was getting interrupted or something.
His baby mama came in there with that little 6-month-old. Could you be a little quiet because I know you're on your Xbox. Could you just keep it down a little bit? And he felt like, nah, bitch, I'm on my Xbox. You gonna shut up, and the baby gonna shut up.
I'm trying to play the
Y'all
game.
gonna shut up. And I guess she didn't shut up. And he pulled the whole gun out on her and the baby.
It's amazing that
like all of that for an Xbox game. Put the Xbox up if it's doing that much.
He need a PS5.
I've always said, like, if anything, if food, if a game, if anything is making you act like you just can't live without it, let it go. Let it go. Because there is no way you should have been doing this type of stuff to your baby mama and your baby.
The baby. Come on.
About an Xbox.
But this not his first time doing all that. I think this the time she just decided to get fed up.
Yeah.
Because
he took it a little further than he normally do.
Like I keep saying over and over and over. These women know what type of men they dealing with. They like it. They want a hood dude without no education, without no common sense. Because a lot of these dudes ain't got no sense. They don't know. Like they don't even know how to have
common sense. If you don't got no sense at all, common sense is good.
But and a lot of these men want to be normal.
Gunplay act like he's such a spiritual person. I forgot the little stuff he be praying to and acting like he's super spiritual. I don't know what spirits got into you, but it wasn't what
it ain't the calm.
It was no, that was not right.
Yeah, I don't know. You
need to go to God, the actual God.
And that's what we say.
Whatever, each day on. But if your God is leading you here, that's not the one. That's not the one. I'm sorry. I'm going to just go and tell you. So next, Scrappy says he's recently Scrappy said he recently forgot he was single while at the club. Like, he was at the club and they was like, hey, put your hands up if you single. You know, they be doing it every time.
Yeah.
And it was like, at first when putting his hand up and his friend was like, hey,
baby, that's you. That's your call.
He said he put his hand up, but he did not feel good about it. He didn't feel great about it didn't make him feel...
Did you miss baby?
Empowered or happy. Like, He like, damn, can somebody be his girlfriend? Because he really at this.
Diamond must ain't want him either.
Yeah, I'm thinking Diamond either. I think she want him because she wouldn't be around if she didn't want him. But she playing a little hard to get on him.
Oh my god.
But it's interesting because I'm just like, even she playing hard to get or whatever, but Scrappy, you just need to be to yourself right now. Like,
take a break.
You had one baby mama that you were supposed to marry. That didn't work out. You was cheating on her with other women anyway. Yep. Then one of the women you was cheating on her with, you got married to her and had kids. Now that didn't work out.
They got like 3 children, right?
Yeah, they got little ones. And now you single again. And you're like, yeah, it don't feel good. But it's just like, calm down. Like, you don't got to be with somebody all the time. And that's just
I think him and Bambi had kids too fast, too quick together. Like, everything was going so fast. Every second she was popping up.
I think it was too fast and too quick. But I think because, like, he don't really know how to be alone. She more than likely she took advantage because she thinking like, oh, it's gonna be
was a
good situation, but I don't know why, because Scrappy had been a has-been once she got with him, but anyway, but she thought like it was gonna be
different from the love and hip hop too. All of that, like it was gonna be a theme.
Yeah.
And it was
a cute family, but obviously they were going through a lot, like, because Mama Dita already put out he was scamming, she was scamming it, the family was scamming to get help birthing the babies and stuff. But
what?
It's pretty much, said she was lying on the documents to get the babies medicated, to get the babies free to birth them and stuff.
Oh,
Mama D, the grandmama, put that out. You know.
But when Mama D don't like something somebody, she don't care what she say, and she don't care who it out. Even if it's involving the people she loves.
Yeah, and that shows ignorance. You're ignorant. Yeah. You're ignorant when you're like trying to put people out there, but you're putting out people that you love out there. Like,
yeah, that's stupid.
Do you understand you could get people that you care about in trouble because you trying to put out one other person? Like,
yeah, that's selfish and stuff.
Sounds really crazy. But like, yeah, even I just seen an article with like Usher saying they asked him what was one of the hardest things he's ever did in life. And one of the hardest things he's ever done in life is what he answered was being single. He does not like being single. And I know he is one of those people. Like, he's been married a couple of times. He's been like, and it's always older women. He loves either older women or right now his baby mama. She is not. I don't know if she's older, but I have seen her, and she's not what you would expect Usher to be dating. Like, she's more like, like everybody he's ever dated is not.
And I'm finna look it up.
I think Chili is like the main one that was just like, oh, we thought, oh, that's so perfect. He's perfect and she's perfect. But everybody else that he's ever dated or had kids with or something, they ain't been like that. But like he was explaining, like, it was really hard for him to be single. Like, for some reason, he could never ever be comfortable in a single lifestyle. And I do feel like some people need to go through that little single stage to get themselves together. I do understand the attachment situation, though.
Jean, I don't know how to say her name.
But. Yeah, go on YouTube and look, because you know how he be bringing girls on stage or girls be in the audience. He brought his baby mama on stage one time and she was looking a mess at his concert. I don't know why you would come to a concert looking a mess, but she came and was looking a mess.
Oh my God.
And he put her on stage and she was like she was so shy. You could tell like she don't want to be on camera. She don't want to be in the fame. But he was like, this is my baby. Like, oh. But if you need to be single and you need to get yourself together, Do that.
Wait.
Stop worrying about
I'm sorry, y'all.
other people.
It was a YouTube
Yeah,
commercial.
I
gotta see it. Like,
is this the one?
hold on, I'm waiting for the ad so I can turn it back up.
Okay. Then. Oh yeah, that's it.
This was it.
Yeah.
It's his hair color.
It was so cute though, but I was like, dang, that's her. Like when y'all be talking about these what you call it, high quality men, and what you gotta be to get a high quality man. And it really don't be much. What y'all be saying, they really just want a real woman. They just want a woman that's good to them. They don't be thinking about all this stuff y'all be thinking about.
Oh.
Baby, he
definitely not what I
put her on
expected.
stage. She was like, please no.
She's literally like pulling back from him at this point. She is not.
This is recent, right now.
So normally I don't do this because we try to be as quiet as possible. This is my baby right here, guys.
Oh wow,
this is my baby right here. And he meant that. This is my baby right here for sure. You guys gotta look it up. It's cute, but yeah, like what you would expect is not what you gonna get. It's not what you gonna get.
I mean, but he's happy, he's cheesy, and she happy, so it's love. Ain't that wrong with it?
Yeah,
it's definitely not what I expected.
Even if you see his other baby mama, because this is the second baby mama, the other baby mama that he was married before. She was an older woman, and she
so
was
he married
his stylist. Yeah, well, he's not married to this one yet, but he was married to the one before, and she was his stylist before. And she's the older woman, and everybody hated her because they was like, "You don't deserve him." They was like attacking her because they was like, "Oh hell no,
gotta go."
They was like, "No, you don't get to get." It's like if that's who we pick, that's who we pick. You can't like. And so that's what it was. One comedian that was like, y'all tripping, talk about Usher ain't trying to fuck Kiki. Why y'all ain't like Usher trying to fuck Kiki? And he said, y'all go Google.
Oh, it was a black
Google
lady
Usher
though.
baby mama and see. He will fuck your baby mama. He will fuck whoever.
Oh, she 52.
She don't gotta be bad like how y'all thinking. Like, if she a cool down to earth woman, then he going for it.
Is this who they thought Confessions was about?
They was mad. They was so mad.
Not Confessions, but what's that song Usher made?
Moving. I know. Because Confessions was all about chilling.
Yeah, it wasn't that. It wasn't
Moving Mountains. That whole album. I forgot what that album was called.
But what's the song about him getting a divorce?
I think it was Moving Mountains. Oh. Gotta sign them papers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Sign the papers.
But was that her? Yeah, but they had two. I want to say 2 or 3 kids before he signed them papers.
That's crazy.
He was happy before. I don't know what happened in between.
He looks like a lover though. He looks like he want to be so. He want to
be with somebody, and it do make me sad because he got famous as a kid. Diddy took him from his mama at 13, told his mama he got to go to swag camp, where at swag camp, Diddy had the 13-year-old boy having sex with grown women for swag camp and stuff. So I feel like, he probably is just... He's looking for love, and he ain't looking.
Celebrities have been that traumatized and groomed. Like when they get to being adults and telling their stories, it's like it's all of them being groomed. It's the same type of like sexual story.
Yeah, it is sad, but yeah.
Oh.
So I feel like he is looking for that love, and he don't care. Oh, you the baddest chick out there.
Yeah.
Like, cause he done had it. Like, whatever. Like, he looking for something real.
Oh.
And yeah,
That is so sad.
Be liking that.
Speaking of real, folks trying to see if Halle pregnant. It kind of look like it, but I hate to assume a woman's pregnant when they're not. Like it's not. It's like an insult, but it's not. But it's just like you reaching. Like if I haven't announced the pregnancy, you shouldn't assume.
Yeah, that's why I said I would hate to be a celebrity because y'all would say I was pregnant all the time. I'm always either bloated or full from some food or something like.
Yep.
And then y'all would say I'm pregnant, and that's not it. So, but I don't know. Like people are saying she is. If she is,
let her say it.
Let her say it. One, and then two. I know y'all ain't happy about who she pregnant by. She pregnant by her boyfriend DDG.
They be saying they a rapper, but I ain't being
DDG, funny.
Yeah,
he's not.
What songs do these folks be making, and why I don't hear? Like
he got one song that's out that I know because people are making a big deal out of it and stuff. And I also heard it on the radio, so I was like, oh, okay.
Damn,
so it got a little bigger now, but he got that song. But before his music, like he's actually super popular on YouTube. You can look DDG up, like he made a lot of money on YouTube. I'm sure not as much as Halle Bailey. So people are like saying, oh, he's using her and they don't like him. And like his content is so like immature and just, you know, like people are looking at Halle Bailey as though she's just this perfect dainty princess. She's a human being like all of us. And she's an Aries. And she like she ain't this dainty. Like she may look like it and she may pursue it. You know, I'm sure her acting, her singing is A1.
Yeah, but she's
a real human being. If this is the person she's happy with, like I don't like them that much for her, but I have seen their videos and stuff, and she be with the family and all of that, and she looks so happy. Like,
but what if that's not like him on camera for real? Like, what if that's that? Because I mean, he acting. That's where he get his views from. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because there's one thing like my mom, she doesn't like that. One thing she doesn't like about DDG that he calls Halle Bailey the B word, but he doesn't call her that directly. Like it's like in his music, like my bitch. Yeah, this is. And I've tried to explain to her, I'm like he's. Like,
but it almost sounds
like this is like how they talk. But I do understand the feeling of no, don't call. Cause I wouldn't want my husband calling me. I'm pretty sure,
man, that's going around saying my
bitch. But if he was a rapper, but if he was a rapper and that's what he was saying in his songs, I wouldn't take it as the you calling me?
Yeah,
like I wouldn't be thinking like that. And I was like trying to explain there, but she didn't really understand. Like the older people don't understand the young, because like she's supposed to be this sweet princess like girl, so it's not like it's just not giving what her boyfriend is. So that's what's really making people
I don't
upset.
even know him as much though. Like I know him from like YouTube, but I never really just like watch his stuff. It was entertaining.
He mainly be like, he be on some immature, like his age type stuff.
I don't even know how old he is.
And like I'm sure it's entertaining to somebody because he has all those subscribers and viewers. But
you don't
like
know the only stuff, it's that many people on YouTube.
The only stuff I watched is like the stuff with him and Halle.
Yeah.
But people be saying like, oh, he using her.
You never know.
You never know, and I hope he's not.
Yeah.
I hope I truly hope he's not. But the fact that I can see how happy she is in the situation, I don't want to tear that down and be like, oh, exactly. You need to leave him. Go. Like,
what's done in dark gonna come to the light anyway.
It's gonna come. So. Yeah, if that's true, then it'll come out. Yes.
I'm gonna text Mike and say, bring some chicken. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay. So Irv Gotti was on what's that, Drink Champs.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking to them and he said that Fat Joe is no longer his brother after Fat Joe spoke on like the fact that he keeps speaking on Ashanti and him and Ashanti had a little relationship. You know Irv Gotti from Murder Inc. He was like the head person over Murder Inc.
I'm finna get a visual.
So he's the head guy over Murder Inc. And back in the day, him and Ashanti had a little fling.
Yeah, I know who that is.
They had a fling while Irv Gotti was married. Irv Gotti was married for a very long time, like over 20-something years, to a wonderful, beautiful woman. He was cheating not only with Ashanti, with a whole bunch of people, but he started cheating with Ashanti. They had a little thing. He brings it up every time he gets the chance. Ashanti's like really never brought it up properly.
I'll
it's
never
probably
hear her
been like
mention it.
one time, maybe like if somebody else brought it up and she spoke on it, but she really don't be trying to talk on it.
It must wasn't no good experience to talk on.
And he just can't stop talking about it.
It kept was good.
And so Fat Joe is the, like, you know, Fat Joe has his own podcast. Somebody asked him about this situation and he was like, I feel like Irv, like he playing himself like a sucker. Like he really look crazy, keep talking about it, this and the other. And so now Irv Gotti's saying he feel like Fat Joe's not his brother because he was speaking up for Ashanti. Because like Irv Gotti, not only was he like he couldn't get over it, but like even when he spoke of Ashanti, he was like that bitch. Like he was saying
he talked negative about her when he mentions her.
Yeah, like, so Fat Joe's like let that go. And so for that, he like, we ain't brothers no more because you can't be saying. So what you think? Like, you think should friends be able to tell you the truth or like just keep it fake? Like whatever you say, go. Like,
I mean, personally, yeah, because like, I mean, I want you to, if I'm doing too much after so long, and you like, all right, Adidra,
okay. I done listened to it 20
long enough, like because honestly, I'm the one that's gonna tell people like after so long, I'd be like, all right, now.
Yeah.
Even my mama telling me something, and I'm like, okay, can we stop talking about this?
You have
and
to
sometimes
vent.
It's just too negative, and after so long, like okay,
it start becoming your problem.
Yes, and you know how to stop, big man. You know how to stop effing with people when this shit become my problem.
Yeah. Because I definitely understand you need an event. It's fine for you to vent. Yeah. But it's 10 plus years later and you still talking about this. And she done let it go. And you still talking about it. And he's still close to her just as much as he's close to you. And you're saying,
what are you upset about in these years later? What are you still, whatever it is, she cut you deep.
He's upset about he done messed up his whole situation because he's no longer with that wife that he was with for 20-something years. Mm-hmm. Also on that podcast, he brought up how he like, I feel like I'm never gonna find love again because like okay, see, look, I met this young Dominican that's like 25, and she asked me for all like it was like this big amount of money. I wish I would have kept. And he was like, dang, like you just asking me for that and we'd have been checking for a week. Like you think I'm just about to put me, my kids, everybody in a strain to help your ass out? Just all the like, cause he realized he ain't gonna find no real love no more. The real love was your wife that was sticking around that long. You fucked that up. You fucked up the
God gonna show you.
You fucked up the situation with Ashanti because guess what? When she realized this is never gonna go nowhere, you're married and you're my boss, like this just not gonna go nowhere. She moved on to Nelly. Hey, she back with Nelly now. You
mad,
you super mad, you heartbroken. Like
they are so cute.
They are cute.
I don't get into them couple, but that's a couple that I really like.
That really made him mad. But when she first started dating Nelly, it was based off of like she like, I'm moving on.
Yeah.
She did not like that shit. Even Nelly said like he was getting threats and everything when he first.
Wow. And ain't Nelly from like St. Louis?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you better leave them St. Louis folks alone. And it's what Sexy Red from?
Hey. Speaking of Sexy Red, Sexy Red says she's the
Raw dog queen.
The raw dog queen. She can't stand condoms.
She only do condoms with certain people.
Yeah, because condoms, she tired of them because they
30%.
They smell so fishy. That's why she don't want them.
I have never heard a condom smelling fishy. Maybe rubbery.
Yeah, rubbery.
But a fish
more sounds like
a problem with the food.
Like that more sounds like
it sounds like an STD,
you already
a bacterial infection.
You already told us you had chlamydia before. You already told us
twice
your coochie falling out and you need a pad for it.
Man.
And now you telling us that your condom smelling fishy. Baby,
go to the doctor. Everybody involved.
Yeah, go to the doctor, and all these niggas that's lusting after her, y'all go to the doctor too. Because that's the only reason she's so big. Because this niggas lusting after. These niggas like,
look, it's this guy on my
timeline. They liking it.
Listen to me. It's this dude on my timeline.
And you see my face, like
every time it be a picture of Suki or Sexy Red, he be like, I fucking love him.
It's a
guy I be like, as a man, like I really need to that's one thing we should do. Go out asking men about them with type of women. Like
we should.
We need to. But he was really like this. He was like he want her so, and I'm like, this bitch Suki look like Baby Bob. Sexy Red look like she from straight up. I'm sorry, but straight up out the east side. Like she look like she from a St. Louis.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you look like yo cool. You stink.
You look like it, and you keep telling us. You look like it, and you keep telling us. Stop telling us.
Quit telling me. Like she really keep telling
everything you saying. I'm like, he's making me bad.
I don't out everybody.
Everything
y'all was like just 70-30%. She was like.
Girl, and like you said, you got that one guy on your timeline. I got one guy too, but at least they being honest, cause it's way more than two guys. She has a lot of fans. She has a huge fan base of women that want to be like that, and little kids that want to be like that, and men that like it. And little boys that like it, like it's not good at all.
Like, and it's like every time you watch her in the interview, the first thing she say, like, I don't understand why people be so shocked at what I be saying. Like where I'm from, we say this all the time. I ain't being funny, but I have met people from St. Louis, and I have never heard nobody talk the way you talk.
Right.
So I don't know where you from, where they talk like that. But you ain't finna tell me ain't nobody that messed with you before, or somebody that most people that talk and act the way they act like this, they have been raped before and they have been touched on as a kid. And that's why you feel like this shit is normal, and it's not.
Yeah, that same interview with Lil Yachty, she did mention, he asked what was the craziest thing ever happened to you, and she said that she had been raped before.
There you go.
Lil Yachty and the other guys laughed, and like people were like making a big deal about it, but it was really because he laughed and he was like, well, I was thinking of something more like not so serious, because like, okay, you've been talking about all of this before, then you're gonna say, well, you got raped before, which I wasn't shocked by the statement. I feel like you probably got raped, or you probably was touched by some uncles or daddy. Like you seem like you done been through something. Only somebody that's been through a lot of stuff. That's the only type of person that can sit up here proudly and be saying the stuff that you saying.
Exactly.
Like ain't no way. Like no way
saying it.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's even like what there was. Okay, so it was on the live with Nicki Minaj, and she was like, "What made you say that?" And then Six Rings like, "What?" And she was like, "You know your famous line." And she over here like, "What famous line, girl? You know what Nicki talking about over there, trying to make it seem like you don't know the Brown. We want to know what made you.
Yeah.
Who? How? Why would you? I mean."
I think it's because it's a lot of guys out here that's, like I said, they're not telling us they're these type of fans. They love a Sexy Red and Suki. They also not telling us that they want to get pegged and get their booty ate out and stuff. They not telling us this. So that's where we're at. Like, well, what is you talking about? Why would you be talking about your booty hole and his booty hole and eating out and this and this?
So they want porn stars.
It's a lot of it's a lot.
I don't understand. Go to the porn industry. That's
it's a lot of dudes that want that and they not telling. The normal day-to-day woman, because they know it's not
normal.
That's not really normal. Most girls not going for that. And like,
what's up with people being obsessed with
the
Sukis,
the Young Miamis, the Sexy Reds? Like, y'all can think y'all making the wives feel bad by saying, "Oh, he cheating with me. He cheating with me. He married with you, but he cheating with me." Girl, you're doing what I don't want to do. Thank you. Eat his motherfucking ass. Eat it all motherfucking up, bitch, because I don't want to do it.
Exactly.
Mother, give him all that shit
what
you say you do.
You do it.
Do that, because I don't want to do it. You do it, but I don't want. That's what the peasants do, bitch. A motherfucking queen would never.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to let you know you ain't making nobody feel bad when y'all say that. I'm just feeling sorry. I'm like, dang,
he
that's
got you
a hard not life. But I'm still getting taken care of. I hope you're getting taken care of if you're doing all of that.
Well, speaking of, ass and lifting and eating, and we got a woman out here on the street says she been ASAP Rocky booty cheeks and Lil Baby, and Lil Baby paid some change, but ASAP Rocky said, what we do that in?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Rocky said, if you gonna do
Madonna said, you mean?
Stand on what you said you're gonna do. If you singing the Suki song, how the Suki song go?
I can't even really just.
Then it shouldn't be no money involved. If that's what you do, then that's what you do.
Hold up, y'all. Hello.
Okay, so UFC champ Suga Seam says because of his status and the fact that he takes care of his woman, he feels like he feels like he's a king.
Okay.
And so that when you're a king like that, you should be able to have side chicks. Oh. And it was very interesting to hear because I've heard a lot of other men say that. Like, what do you think? Like, do you feel like, because also he said, they brought up, what do you feel like your woman should have other dudes? And he was like, hell no.
Okay.
So, like, do you feel like if your man's at a certain status, like king, like, because that's what it be, king, like, he taking care of you,
he should be able
that he could have other women?
For one, like, I'm already multiple people, so you don't need to deal with other women.
Lots of personalities.
Second, very. Yeah. Second of all, like, I don't even like sharing my time. So third of all, if you want to have multiple women, you need to try that with another wife, because I am not that wife at all. And just because you the breadwinner don't mean you run this shit. Yeah. Like, we run this together. And then third of all, what if the wife was the breadwinner and she told you she wants side dudes, but she wants just the one husband? Would you be okay? But you wouldn't be okay with that. But you want me to be okay with being you with the side chicks and stuff.
Yeah.
If that's the case, she's definitely in the pool boy. You're not gonna tell me she ain't getting no other D nowhere.
Yeah, because like you really think that you're like honestly me, because I've heard a lot of guys say like stuff like this, because they even bring up like in the Bible that the kings had their wives and they had their what you call concubines. They're called concubines, which was other women, but like lower than the wife or whatever. And they could do that, like they was accepted because they were a king.
I think they was at that time trying to have most of the time they be trying to have boys instead of girls.
But they be bringing that up as though like, okay, that's how it's supposed to be.
Okay.
And a lot of men, but I think it's weird because a lot of men call themselves king anyway. Like it's men in the projects and the trailers and stuff calling themselves king, and their woman's calling them king and stuff. And
oh wow,
that's not true. So they calling them kings. They thinking they kings. They going out and getting the
this
women.
sound like that poly relationship you sent me of that black dude when they was all eating his ass, take turns or some shit like that.
Yeah, and it was an honor to eat his booty and stuff. And
I am not. I mean, I know how to be submissive to my husband. I guess I am not that submissive there.
Yeah,
I am not a
I
pet
feel
in
like,
a puppy.
yeah, if that is something you want to do, that's definitely something you need to talk about in the beginning, like. Because this guy, he was even talking about it's been like they've been together for a long time, for years, and he was talking about how like it's been times like she's just like whatever, and it's been times she been tripping like she did not like it. She was like, and I'm like she's like that because like if you supposed to be my man, then you supposed to be my man. Like I don't want to share you with nobody. King, Prince, motherfucking the Joker, any of y'all motherfuckers. Like, if we supposed to be together, then who is these people? Why you gonna have to be God himself. I gotta be dating God himself to be like,
doing some shit like that.
Oh yeah, okay, babe. You can go be with whoever, and I'm just cool.
Like I know you just came back from that bitch. Man, my lip too little, like all type of like I ain't even that mature.
This one thing. Oh, we're all doing some, but like you, like talking about you leaving the house, going to be with a whole nother woman, and coming back to me is like that's a lot. That's a lot. And it's a lot for you to think that you're gonna do that, and I'm gonna just
I'm okay.
Here. I'm just sitting here chilling. No, I'm going to go find me somebody else too.
First of all, we walking in the door. We pulling up together from seeing our other motherfuckers. Fuck you, mean?
Because everything got to be equal for me. Yeah,
real talk. Like, but see, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm not even that mature. I would say mature or whatever you want to say. Yeah. I'm not even comfortable enough to be like you seeing somebody else and I'm seeing somebody else.
That's
because all I hear is diseases. That's just all I hear.
I wouldn't even call it mature because hold on, pull up this clip because I don't think I sent you. It's on Nick at Night.
Oh my,
Nick like Nique at night, and she had like one of the girls from the.
Is this Google?
No, Instagram.
Oh shit.
She had one of the girls on there from Escape. The girl that used to be on Escape with Candy and them. She was talking about her husband.
Nique, what? Sorry.
Nique.
What it is? I'm sorry. At this point.
Nick. She had this clip.
When we first started dating or whatever.
Oh shit.
Oh hell. I don't like it.
God do that all the time with this damn phone. It'd be on accident.
So this is from Nick at Night.
When we first started dating or whatever, he had left me in his apartment and he had to go out his house. I was like, okay, and I was looking through the closets and I saw a whole bunch of tapes. And I was like, why he got those on the back of the shelf? So I took them out and I played them. Baby, no, it was him and I don't know how many girls. I just stopped counting. It was like girl after girl.
You watched them?
I watched all the tapes, and I sat there and I was like,
she watched all of them.
I couldn't watch that.
I
watched it. I wanted to see who I was dating.
He did that
to me too. No, but we never. He didn't want to do a tape with me after that. Yeah. I was like, that's crazy. But he was like, that would never happen in Brooklyn. He was. No, because I seen one of his boys was on the tape. I saw he had tapes. I guess his boys didn't want to take back with him. They had tapes there. I watched all those too. So. No, you didn't.
That's
yeah,
so funny.
did. I watched it, but one from Brooklyn. So. Oh, okay.
But
you know the funny thing about it, when he came home, I talked to him about it. He's like, yeah, you know, I did that back in my past. Like, no, this is the same shirt you got on.
Ooh, you still got this shirt.
You still got this shirt.
And you still got them motherfucking tapes, too. Like, what?
Past us.
I mean, what do he supposed to do with them though?
And I looked at him. I said,
like, what he supposed to do with the tapes?
I feel like it would be mental illness for me to sit there and watch, like, let alone me watching one full video of my husband fucking another woman.
1 second. Babe, we recording. We almost done.
Mama D just said Bama can't afford to go to jail.